I very much like the challenge of writing. Every day someone's falling in love. That's one of the most cliched subjects in literature. There are also fresh horrors, political horrors, social horrors, crimes committed against humanity. This is part of the narrative of existence. Somewhere in the world, someone is being tortured, is a victim of war crimes. Someone is being assaulted at this very moment, tragically. I am moved in a way by the cyclical nature, because we have to not fall into the same language to explain human phenomenon. Otherwise, we become apathetic and accepting. So to me, it's a huge and exciting challenge. Teaching is very much like a laboratory, in that I ask my students to come up with fresh language, new approaches to articulating well-worn tropes, well-worn feelings, the limited range of human emotions. How do we find the language that authenticates our journey in the world without falling into cliches? A classroom such as a creative writing focused becomes a kind of laboratory where we can call up, refresh the language such that if I am expressing grief or expressing joy, that someone realizes that this is part of the vibrancy of existence because it's replicated in the language. That has been one of the most amazing aspects of writing, because my students arrive with all manner of colloquialisms and ways of talking. There are nuances, and part of being a writer is to find that nuance. By finding the language, we allow ourselves, hopefully, to not fall into apathy and allow ourselves to be moved. That takes poetry into a spiritual realm. I go to poetry because I have questions that drive my curiosity and that trigger my imagination. The wonderful aspect of being a human is that I never run out of questions, and they often come back to my sense of wonder about existence. I have a restless imagination and a restless curiosity, which is what I'm trying to cultivate in my students. I, in a very real sense, believe that teaching has kept my writing life pretty active as a result.